Stomata, or jawed vertebrates, are divided into two superclasses, Pisces and Tetrapoda. Pisces is further divided into two classes, Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes. Chondrichthyes are marine fish with a streamlined body and a cartilaginous endoskeleton. Interestingly, the notochord is persistent throughout their lifespan. Their skin is tough due to the presence of minute placoid scales. In fact, their teeth are modified placoid scales. Unlike other fish, their gill slits are separate and the operculum is absent. Moreover, the absence of the air bladder forces them to swim constantly to remain buoyant. These fish are cold-blooded or poikilotherm and have a two-chambered heart with one auricle and one ventricle. They also have powerful jaws that make them good predators. Some of them also have an electric organ or a poison sting to protect themselves from predators. Chondrichthyes are dioecious, and the pelvic fins in males have claspers. Fertilization in these fish is internal, and many of them are viviparous. Carcharinus, Scoliodon, Pristis, and Trigon are examples of this class. The next class within Pisces is Osteichthyes. These are marine and freshwater fish with a streamlined body and a bony endoskeleton. Their skin is covered with cycloid or ctenoid scale. These fish have 4 pairs of gills, which are covered by an operculum and an air bladder, which maintains buoyancy. They too are cold-blooded and have a two-chambered heart. Osteichthyes are dioecious, and fertilization is usually external. They are largely oviparous and exhibit direct development. Hippocampus and Exocetus are marine fish, while Labeo, Catula, and Clarius are freshwater fish. While some fish like Betta and Pterophyllum are used in aquariums. The remaining 4 classes are placed under the superclass Tetrapoda, which means animals with limbs. Amphibians are adapted to aquatic as well as terrestrial habitats. Their body is divided into a head and trunk. While most of them have 2 pairs of limbs, some don't have a tail while others do. Their skin is always moist and lacks scale. Their eyes are covered by eyelids. Behind the eyes is a pair of tympanum, which represents the ears. In amphibians, the alimentary canal and urinary and reproductive tracts open into a common chamber called the cloaca, which opens to the exterior. Adult amphibians breathe through lungs and skin, while the larvae breathe through their exterior gills. These animals are cold-blooded with a 3-chambered heart. In amphibians, the sexes are separate and fertilization is external. They are oviparous and exhibit direct or indirect development. Bufo, Rana, Hyla, and Salamandra are common examples of this class. The next class, Reptilia, includes animals that creep or crawl. Reptiles are largely terrestrial animals, and their body is covered by dry and cornified skin and epidermal scales or scutes. They have external ear openings, and the tympanum represents the ear. Except for snakes, reptiles have two pairs of limbs. Reptiles are cold-blooded and usually have a three-chambered heart. However, crocodiles have a four-chambered heart. Some reptiles, such as snakes and lizards, shed their skin. In reptiles, the sexes are separate and fertilization is internal. They are oviparous and exhibit direct development. Some common reptiles are chelone, testudo, chameleon, crocodilus, and naja.